To survive eBay, you've got to become eBay.
Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. Today we're going to go over some stuff that's sold on eBay, catching up to the first part of September here. So I'm getting some new camera equipment. I ordered me a GoPro Hero 7, so I'm thinking about starting to switch over to a more vlog style on my channel because I see a lot of YouTube channels having a lot of success with that, and they're not doing anything special, nothing editing, no editing or anything like that, and just filming what they do every day as in regards to picking up items, shipping items, and then that's when they show off their solds is in their little workshops or whatever. So I'll have the equipment to maybe make better videos like that, so maybe I'll change my sales videos to that format. Let me know what you guys think about that. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate the support. So time for me to put my money where my mouth is and show you that all the stuff I pick up in my videos I actually sell for money. So let's go over some sales. First one is this AT&T handset. I sold this one for cheaper. Took a best offer of $10 on this one because when I unbagged it, it turned out the screen had some fogginess to it. So I'm just kind of blowing it out. Going back into the toy bag, I had two of those vintage Rafiki action figures for Burger King. I sold another one. These vintage Disney McDonald's or Burger King toys sell pretty easily. Not for phenomenal cash, but total of $6.96. Of course, this is a very light shipment. Next, we got that 1970 set of Chronicles of Narnia books. Really nice set for being so old. All the books are in really nice condition. This sold for my full asking price there, so it sold for a total of $27.32. And of course, a stack of books like that will ship media mail, so cost hardly anything to ship. Nice sale. Here's a DVD player I picked up. It took me a while to sell this one, and I finally took a pretty low offer. The reason why I took the offer was because the person was in California, so the shipping wasn't too bad. I could make it work. So I took a total best offer of $18, which would be a total sale of $47.97. So because of the cheap shipping, I was still able to make a little bit of profit, get my investment back, and make somebody happy with the DVD player. Next, we got an official United States Marine Corps desert blouse. Usually Marine Corps and other military camouflage does well, in my opinion, if you have the set. But this was one that had never had name tapes put on it. It was still brand new with tags. And what I mean by name tapes is right here would be where their name goes in U.S. Marines. So these are brand new. Sold for my full asking price, which would be a total of $20.12. Okay, sold some more Monopoly pieces. This was from the 80th anniversary edition. Got a lot of messages from interested customer in these. I believe it was a lady was wanting to she had a vintage Monopoly set, and she was trying to figure out a good set of pieces to buy in order to replace one of these figures that she had missing in her vintage set, and she was going to I guess those old vintage figures that she described were painted. So whichever one was missing, she was going to hand paint one of these. So she did end up deciding to choose my set of pieces to do that with, and she paid the full asking price, which is a total of $10.32. Okay, sold my last of the Triton Boats hats. I had two of these. This one I took a best offer of $15, and so it sold for $19.13 total. Here was an interesting toy from a toy bag. This is a vintage, I believe it's, what year? 1994 Trendmasters Toho Godzilla little playset. So you open up the head, and inside is a playset. Unfortunately, this side of the playset was missing, and of course all the little pieces are missing too. If this had had a little bit more completeness to it, this can be quite an expensive toy. Of course, this just came in one of my cheap toy bags, so I ended up selling it with for that full price that I was asking there. I put it on auction quite a few times, and it never sold. So it ended up selling for a total of $12.32. Of course, this is only like 6 or 7 ounces. But yeah, look out for anything Toho Trendmasters Godzilla toys like this is worth good money. Again, this only sold for so little because of its lack of completeness, and it's like good luck finding the replacement pieces for these things. So next we got those Hot Wheels Monster Jams that I bought brand new from the thrift store. They had a little bit of card damage. Ended up making an okay profit on these. They sold for my sale price right there, which was a total of $25.96 with shipping. Here's a nice set of glasses that I've had forever. It took me forever to sell these glasses. I paid only like a couple bucks a piece for them, so I'm about $10 in them. Well, actually less than that because of a 10% discount. I thought these things were going to be great as a set and sell for decent cash, a lot more than I even had here. I was originally trying to get like, actually it was about this price because of the shipping. Same lady kept trying to buy it from me multiple times and failed to pay me. I don't know what happened, but she finally did. Said that since they had sat for so long, I accepted her best offer of $17. So with the shipping, that was a total of $42.77. I just, at that point, I've had them for so long that I just decided to go ahead and blow them out. And don't get me wrong, I still made a pretty decent profit with that because it doesn't take $25.77 to ship those. Had this VTech phone handsets, this particular model. I had two that I was selling the individual handsets like this by themselves. Somebody bought both of them when they were on sale, so that combined order total was $17.79. Here's a Go Video remote that I had bought the Go Video player with the remote, and the player didn't work, so I listed up the remote by itself, and it sold pretty quickly for my full asking price there, total of $12.22. Here's a pair of Lucky Brand jeans I picked up maybe a month or two ago. It took a while to sell. They finally sold once I put them on sale. Actually, then I received a best offer for $20 and took it, so my total sale there was $29.77. Not bad. And yet another pair of Lucky Brands, not bad sale on these again. These sold for the sale price, so with the shipping that was $27.52. Again, not bad. Here's another one of my phones, Uniden cordless phone handset. Just the handset with no battery included, sold for that sale price, total of $8.56. And here's another one of my remotes, sold for that full asking price, so a total of $10.22. Love selling the remotes. Alright, sold these Skylanders. Here's a little advice. Be careful with Skylanders. It seems like, at least in my thrift stores and places where I find them for sale, they overvalue them. So like, and I fell for it. I'm like, yeah, this is $25, you know, and I think there were some other toys in the bag too. But all these Skylanders, I'm like, that's got to be worth some money. So I think I paid like a pretty good, at least $10, maybe $12 or something like I paid for all these. Well, they don't sell for that much, or at least it doesn't seem like they do, because I felt pretty lucky to go ahead and get this sale right here. So that total sale was $25.96. I probably just kind of recouped my money and broke even on this. Be careful with Skylanders. Only buy them if they're basically giving them away. Alright, here's that mega lot that I put together of Nerf blasters, Nerf Mega, that sold on the sale price for a total of $27.02. I enjoy selling Nerf. This was a pretty decent little sale. Of course, I'm just piecing these together from all the different bags and individual Nerf guns that I buy. Here's that rare vintage horror movie that I made a video about. Tried to spin it on the auction, didn't sell. Finally put it on best offer, and it sold pretty quickly for my full asking price right there. Total of $124.32. I had bought this for like 25 cents at the thrift store a couple years ago and actually forgot it, like stashed it away somewhere and forgot about it with some other tapes and stuff. So I dug this back up, and yeah, be on the lookout obviously for, I think it's kind of, people know about this by now, but old vintage horror movies, there's a collector's market for it out there, especially if it's a slasher film. Some kind of rare, obscure slasher film, people are going to be willing to pay big bucks. This is actually a not very high price for compared to some of these rare vintage slasher films that are uncommon. And another one of my remotes, had this one for a long time. Finally popped off though, for a total of $6.96. These media center remotes aren't that good. I would stay away from those. Here's a Nerf accessory that sold. I stuck this on a Nerf blaster I bought for a couple bucks, so I actually got this, you could say, virtually for free, because I still have a Nerf blaster that I paid for to sell. This sold for that sale price right there for a full price of $15.52. I was complaining about mugs not selling, and then right after I did that, I sold a couple mugs. One of them being this DC Comics mug. I paid a couple bucks for this and ended up selling for that sale price right there. So a total of $20.16. Very nice clean mug. They just sit for a while. That's the problem with mugs. Here was a nice sale. These Merrill, pretty much brand new condition Moab 2 mid waterproof granite hiking shoes for women. Sold for my sale price right there, a total of $47.12, and I paid about $7-ish for these, I think. Nice little sale there. I always love selling Merrells. It's a great shoe. You just got to make sure they're not in too beat up condition, and in this case they were clearly not. Here's the other mugs I was talking about that I sold. I've paid only a buck a piece or something like that for these, and I've been sitting on them for quite a while, but they finally sold for $25.23 total. Not bad, but probably wouldn't do it again. Here's a cool sale. I had all these VTech Go-Go Smart Wheels cars, and then this is actually an accessory that goes with a playset that goes along with all of it. It's a tower set for a train station, so I lighted it all together. Now, I took a best offer of $15 for a total of $24.97, but the reason why I did that is because the buyer, before buying it, messaged me and said the tower, the big part, basically, they said they don't need that. They said they just want the cars, and they were willing to pay $24.97 for just the cars. So I made that nice sale, and I've still got the tower to try to do something with later. Sold this vintage Oktoberfest Stein fairly quickly. I listed it up. It wasn't a couple days before it sold for my full asking price there, for a total of $35.66. Not bad. Here's an AT&T set I've been sitting on for a little bit. I decided, since this one was so nice and had everything, I decided to do a complete set instead of parting it out. And it did sell. I took a best offer for $15, so it sold for a total of $30.33. I was in it about $5. I guess I already mentioned the other Triton boats hat. Well, they both sold anyways. So the second one sold for this sale price as well. So $17.72 for this Triton boats hat. So got rid of both of those. I've only got, out of the boating hats, I all got at Goodwill for about $3 a piece. I sold all of them but one. Here's a pair of Buffalo David Baton jeans. I used to think these were good jeans, but it seems like they're become more of a cheap brand now. Maybe there are different versions of Buffalo David Baton jeans that are more valuable, but these seem to not be anymore. So I took a best offer on these for $10. Sold it for $19.77. Get it out of there. I'll be thinking twice about Buffalo David Baton from now on. Here's a cool one just from a toy bag. There's a Fisher-Price Imaginext samurai figure. This thing is tiny. It's like, this is only a couple inches tall. Got an opening bid for $3.99 plus shipping, so tiny little thing. Sold for $7.72. Here's those typewriter ribbons I bought. A lot of. I think I paid about $7 or $8 for all these. Sold pretty quickly for my full asking price here. A total of $35.32. I would do that all day. This one I would think twice about again. It looked cool whenever I was doing it. I paid $20 for all these Peppa Pig, this huge lot of Peppa Pig stuff. Put it together in a big lot. Didn't go as well as I thought. Finally got an offer I finally got somebody to accept the best offer for $35. So total sale price was $55.33. Now, it costs a little bit to ship, and I did pay $20 for these. So I made a profit, but not the kind of profit I would honestly be looking to make off of a $20 investment. So, little miscalculation. I didn't get penalized for it or anything because I still made a profit, but it's just, that's why we do it. That's part of this, watching this stuff, is to learn about it. And so there you go. Sold that Orbit Watermaster that I picked up for $5. Sold for my sale price right there, so the total price was $30.96. Nice one. Here's a pair of Merrill Siren Sport shoes for women that I paid, I believe, around $3.50 for. Took a best offer of $12.99 on these, so my total sale price on these was $22.96. Not bad. Here's another one Here's another one of my remotes, sold for my full asking price for a total of $862. And yet another one, sold for $822 full price. In case you're watching for the first time, on my remotes, I generally speaking pay less than $1 for every remote I get. So here's one of those here's one of those vintage coloring books that I got for 50 cents a piece at a yard sale. Sold another one here for best offer of $10 for a total of $14.77. This was a first class ship, so not a bad sale for 50 cents. Here is another piece from that $30 lot that I brag about so much that's made me hundreds of dollars in sales, and yet here's another one, the Craftsman hoodie that was in there. Sold for my price there of $12.79 plus the shipping, so a total of $22.66. That $30 lot just keeps making me a ton of money. And yet another remote, sold for my full asking price of $8.99 for a total of $11.96. And another one for a total of $6.96 on this one. And finally, in one of my recent pickups, I got, my wife recommended picking up this Speedo Child's Life Vest, and it sold pretty quickly for my full asking price there for a total of $22.22. Well, that gets me caught up. I'm either going to start doing videos like this, like I said, once a week, because that's quite a few sales to go through in one video. But I might start doing a daily vlog. Let me know what you guys think about that. That might be the better way to go, because I see people getting a lot of views just doing their daily vlog. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and together let's make some quick flips and easy ships on eBay.